Hello, welcome back to Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm jourdremy.
And this is our review of the 2012 war drama, Lincoln. It's rated PG-13, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes long, written by Tony Kushner, directed by Steven Spielberg. As usual, I have the scores from Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, and Metacritic. The tomato meter score is 89%. The user score is 81. The IMDb score is 7.3, and Metacritic is an 86%. The movie is available on Fandango, HBO Now, HBO Max, Apple TV, Vudu, and Prime Video. It had a budget of $65 million, and it earned $275,293,450 worldwide, making it a success.
Good reviews, good money,
Yeah.
and a lot of awards.
Yeah, go off. Read them.
Oh hell no, this is too much, but
Too bad.
It was nominated for 12 Academy Awards. It won Best Actor for Daniel Day-Lewis, and it won Best Production Design for Rick Carter and Jim Erickson, while it lost Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Costume Design, Best Film Editing, Best Original Score, and Best Sound Mixing. And then it was nominated for 7 Golden Globes, winning Best Actor again, Daniel Day-Lewis. And I think did it win another one? Nope, Daniel Day-Lewis only won. Daniel Day-Lewis is the only one. Well, it was nominated for Best Motion Picture Drama, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Original Score. And now I can't read off who won and who lost. I mean, I did read off who won. Daniel Day-Lewis won. Both. And then Production Design won an Academy Award. But everything else lost. A lot of awards.
Yep.
So, what's with the plot here, dude?
With the nation embroiled in still another year with the high death count of civil war, President Abraham Lincoln brings the full measure of his passion, humanity, and political skill to what would become his defining legacy: to end the war and permanently abolish slavery through the 13th Amendment. Having great courage, acumen, and mortal fortitude, Lincoln pushes forward to compel the nation, and those in government who oppose him, to aim toward a greater good for all mankind.
Lincoln. Just Lincoln. And I read most of the facts here, but I think I only have one more left, so I guess here it is. Originally in the commentary track I said Liam Neeson was the original Lincoln, but he had to drop out because of his age. But after Liam Neeson dropped out, Steven Spielberg returned to his original choice for the title role of Abraham Lincoln, which was Daniel Day-Lewis.
Right.
And in reality, Daniel Day-Lewis actually declined because he didn't know if he could actually play such an iconic role. And it was Leonardo DiCaprio who convinced him to take the role after Spielberg told him that, Daniel Day-Lewis declined. But to this day, it's unknown how DiCaprio actually convinced him. Maybe he said, dude, your character's on a penny or a $5 bill. Go for it.
Dude, just fucking do it.
I mean, when the Wolf of Wall Street / Jack from Titanic tells you to take a role, I think you ought to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, speaking of roles, because again, I said mostly all of them in the commentary track.
Yeah.
I want to move on to actually our big, recognizable sort of cast.
Yeah. So let's start with Mr. Day-Lewis himself, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again being the president.
Back at it again for being the president. Wow.
He was in There Will Be Blood, Phantom Thread, Gangs of New York, The Last of the Mohicans, My Left Foot, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter,
There Will Be Blood,
The Crucible, In the Name of the Father, A Room with a View, 9, Spielberg,
Oh, it's probably a documentary.
Stars and Bars, Ever Smile, New Jersey.
You know, for a guy who started, like, all the way back in the 80s, he did not do a lot. Like...
Oh, yeah, no.
He didn't do too much. But he won 3 Academy Awards out of this small resume here.
Most of the things, when you Google him, most of the things that say that he's in them are, like, fucking Oscars and shit.
Dude, I mean, can you blame him, though?
Like, the Oscars
His last
and the Golden
movie
Globes.
was in 2017 with Phantom Thread. And that's the last movie he did after Lincoln. I don't know if this guy's, like, on retire. I think he's retired now. I really think so. I think he retired after Lincoln. Because remember I said if he wins 3 Academy Awards, his third for Lincoln, by the way, which
Right.
he won, he was going to retire for 5 years. And he did. And that was Phantom Thread. But then after that, nothing.
Maybe he's just working on a very secret project.
No, wait, I just read. After a decade, Daniel Day-Lewis reunited with Anderson for Phantom Thread, for which he was also nominated for the Oscar. Again, he didn't win. He then announced his retirement following the completion of the film. So he's retired.
That's unfortunate.
And he's only 64. But, hey, he already has 3 Academy Awards. I think he deserves, when to call it. Well, then again, any actor can call it themselves, but... Fucking legend. 3 Academy Awards.
In 2 days. I don't know what the fuck is up with me. But no, Sally Field.
Oh, yes, Sally... Oh, you mean Mom from Mrs. Doubtfire? Oh.
You mean First Lady Mary Todd Lincoln?
Oh, excuse me. Yes, of course.
But she was also in The Flying Nun, Smokey and the Bandit, Steel Magnolias,
Smokey and the Bandit. Stay Hungry.
Forrest Gump,
Smokey and the Bandit 2.
The Amazing Spider-Man,
Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey.
Gidget, Hello, My Name is Doris,
Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco, Legally Blonde 2.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Smokey and the Bandit 2.
She was Aunt May in those. I forgot, because the Amazing Spider-Man movies just came and went.
Right, yeah.
They're not like Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Where Marissa Tomei gets all the love now because she's Aunt May.
She was in The Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning.
Ew.
The prequel movie that was made in 2008. Literally 20 fucking years after the original movie came out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just checking now. Her last movie was in 2017, too.
What about Maniac?
Huh?
Maniac. It says 2018. Maniac.
No, nothing for Maniac.
No?
No.
I guess Google's lying to me again. She was in...
Oh, no, it's a miniseries. It's a miniseries. You're right. Miniseries.
She was in Beautiful.
Oh, no. She does stuff still, but she doesn't do films. It's more like TV shows. Or miniseries.
She was also in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
What? That has to be a lie. That is not here. I think that's just there just because she was in Lincoln. There's no way. There's no way.
It's a possibility, but Daniel Day-Lewis wasn't it.
But he did play Lincoln there. I guarantee
No, he didn't.
that. Guarantee that.
Benjamin Walker played Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
No, if you look at the cast for Vampire Hunter, she's there.
Or maybe she was there. I don't. Well, you know what? Now you're giving me like. Now hold on. Okay. I'm gonna check this right now. She can't. No. Google's fucking up. No way. There's no way.
Harriet Tubman was a character in Vampire Hunter.
Really?
Apparently.
Well, anyways, let's go to our next dude.
Yeah. The Secretary of State, played by David Strathairn. I don't know how to pronounce that
He
name.
was in Silkwood, A League of Their Own, The Firm, Dolores Claiborne, L.A. Confidential.
The Spiderwick Chronicles.
I've never seen this, surprisingly. I've seen clips.
I've never seen it either. An Interview with God.
The Bourne Ultimatum.
Fracture. Where the Crawdads Sing.
The Bourne Legacy.
Sneakers.
Godzilla.
8 Men Out.
Oh, Godzilla 2014. I have to specify what year.
The Uninvited.
Godzilla King of the Monsters. You know, the recent one from 2019.
Yep. Hemingway and Gellhorn.
Recently, No Man Land, which won Best Picture for 2020.
The Brother from Another Planet. The Notorious Betty Page. A Map of the World. UFO, Steel Toes.
Forgot he's doing so much, but I don't really recognize him. Okay.
Monk, the TV show. So yeah, quite a lot of shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, The Sopranos too.
Oh, he was in The Sopranos?
Mick Mafia.
Whoa. Sopranos.
I'm a bass.
Oh, nice. Me too. I have a very deep voice if you can't tell.
Hell yeah.
So let's go to our, I think, our most recognizable for the younger audience. Hopefully they recognize him.
Robert Todd Lincoln, who was played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes. He had a little role in Beethoven, then Angels in the Outfield, Halloween H2O,
Dark Knight Rises,
10 Things I Hate About You,
500 Days of Summer, Don John, Looper, Inception,
G.I. Joe, The Rise of the Cobra,
Knives Out,
50-50,
Treasure Planet,
Sin City,
The Night Before,
A Game to Kill For,
Dark Knight Rises, The Trial of the Chicago 7,
The Interview, The Walk, Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
The Wind Rises, Manic.
Oh, and for upcoming, he's playing Jiminy Cricket in the Pinocchio remake. I did not know that.
He was also in the Muppets movie 2011. Sesame Street's 50th anniversary.
Oh God, I'm scared.
And the roast of Bruce Willis.
Really?
Yep. He was also on Quantum Leap. And Hi Honey, I'm Dead.
Hi Honey, I'm Dead.
And Roseanne.
Oh, okay. He was also a little role on That 70s Show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, now I just found out that Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in Pinocchio. Now I'm just like, I'm all over it now.
Isn't Pinocchio your favorite Disney movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
And now they're remaking it. I'm so scared now. Oh boy.
Don't be scared. Just be.
They've already fucked up, Lion King.
I'm aware.
And,
Beauty and the Beast,
Beauty
Dumbo.
And the Beast, Dumbo especially. I think that was the worst. And that was by a great director too, Tim Burton.
Yeah.
This is by Robert Zemeckis. This is Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
And he's directing the live action Pinocchio. I'm excited, but I'm also scared. I can't.
Well, you know what? Don't be scared. Just be Republican Party operative William N. Bilbo, played by James Spader.
Fucking what a nice transition.
I know, right?
So fucked up. Whatever. But anyway.
He's in The Blacklist, Boston Legal, Age of Ultron,
Pretty in Pink, Wall Street,
Secretary, Sex, Lies, and Videotape,
Wolf, Stargate,
Mannequin, Crash, White Palace, The Practice, The Office, The Avengers, Jack's Back, Alien Hunter, Shorts, Baby Boom.
Alright, so he's done another dude.
Speaking of sex,
What?
that's one of the movies.
What?
2001.
That's one of the movies?
It's something.
Is a Canadian, American, French romantic comedy film starring Bill Murray, James Spader. Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Speaking of sex, Critical Care, Diner, Star-Crossed, The Pentagon Papers.
So we have another dude who's done a lot.
Yeah.
Basically. What was it? What? Hey, I'm trying to fucking... Why am I... Okay. No, I don't want DreamWorks right now.
Does your phone not love you?
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't. What about our next dude?
Yeah, Francis Preston Blair, played by Hal Holbrook.
Who just passed away
Oh, rest in
January
peace.
23rd, 2021.
Rest in peace.
95 years old.
Damn.
Oh, man.
He was in Into the Wild, Magnum Force, Designing Women, All the President's Men.
Oh, wait, you said Magnum Force?
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Water for Elephants, Fletch Lives,
The Fog.
Midway,
Creep Show. Wall Street again.
Capricorn 1,
Fletch Lives.
That Evening Sun,
The Firm. Hercules.
That Certain Summer, Rituals, The Fog, Planes, Fire and Rescue,
Oh, I just got that.
Holbrook, Twain, and American Odyssey.
He really didn't go. He really stopped films in 2015, and then he stopped doing TV in 2017. So I'm guessing he retired for a little bit too.
Yeah, I guess.
I think, but yeah, no cause was given. His death was announced more than a week later. So they don't even know the reason for it. He died in Beverly Hills though.
Well, that's always nice. To die in a nice place, I mean.
Sad.
Yeah.
Too, because I don't know, this movie's really recent, so you think, not too recent, like 9 years ago, but you think, everybody would be alright.
Yeah.
But I say we want to move on to our last dude.
Yeah.
The one who was,
Thaddeus Stevens,
yeah.
played by Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, he actually won one Oscar for The Fugitive.
Oh, wow.
And he was in Men in Black 2 and 3 with Will Smith.
He was in No Country for Old Men.
Oh, that's another Oscar type. What is it with these fucking people? They're
I don't
they
know.
only associate with Oscars.
Double Jeopardy, Batman Forever,
Oh, never mind. Forget that Oscar. That's not happening.
The First Avenger, Captain America,
Under Siege,
Jason Bourne,
Natural Born Killers,
Space Cowboys.
Space. I've been questioning to watch that. I don't know if I should. I don't know. But yeah, he was
Well,
also,
it's Donald Sutherland, Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, and James Gardner.
Yeah, I know all those guys. So
Yeah.
I'm just questioning myself. Should I watch that?
Yeah, why not?
And I think Clint Eastwood directed too.
The Missing,
He was also in U.S. Marshals.
Man of the House, Hope Springs, Coal Miner's Daughter, Just Getting Started,
Jason Bourne.
Rules of Engagement,
Ad Astra.
Small Soldiers, Blue Sky, Heaven and Earth, Rolling Thunder, Cobb, The Executioner's Son, Firebirds, Nathan Hayes, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Black Moon Rising, Company Men, Charlie's Angels,
What, like the movie or the show?
the show.
Oh, I was about to say. Damn.
So yeah, quite a lot of these guys have done a lot of shit. So props to them.
I mean, come on. They're Oscar fucking people.
Indeed they are.
What if they just joined this movie because they wanted Oscars? It's like, oh, Spielberg, oh, I want my Oscar. Give me. I mean, they were nominated.
Come on, hand it over.
Sally Field and Tommy Lee, but they didn't get it, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, who won that? It was Tommy Lee. I don't blame who beat it Tommy Lee, though. I forgot who did. Someone beat Tommy Lee, and I didn't blame him. Who beat it Tommy Lee Jones?
I'm looking. Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, Django Unchained. Oh, he did so good in that. That's why. I didn't blame him for winning. He did really good in Django Unchained. That's why. Alright, so... Hey, speaking of actors,
Yeah, why don't we talk about how well they did at their job?
well, I would say that Daniel Day-Lewis alone, for playing Lincoln, definitely deserves that Academy Award.
Mm-hmm.
And he also looks very, very much like him.
Yeah.
But also might be makeup. But, I said this in the commentary track, the way they act, it's not their fault, because that's how... You remember, how dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that part, just in particular, shows that that's how they acted back then.
Yeah.
Today, you would probably make fun of for talking like that. But that's not the case. The case is, they acted great.
Mm-hmm.
I actually felt like I was watching these people in the 1800s.
Which would have been impossible.
Yeah, exactly. But everyone did great. Even that little kid, even though he did nothing, basically. But at the end, that really made you feel like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Lincoln's dead, and
Poor child.
We lost a great president.
Yeah. So I felt when Alexander Hamilton got shot.
Yeah.
We lost the great president.
Tommy Lee looks fucking pissed all the time, and he's great. I was really waiting for him to kill somebody. You know what that fucking look he has?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't say anything about me saying Alexander Hamilton was the president.
Oh, you said that? Well, you're wrong. Even though he's on what, $10? Right?
Yeah,
$10. You're wrong.
He was the first Secretary of Treasury, so he established the National Bank.
This was dang racism. I did it.
What's in her bowl? You did it.
I ended it.
Yeah, you did.
But also, I'm going to end this acting grading because it gets an A.
I agree, and there's nothing else I can add to that. So, what do you say we talk about the screenplay?
You know, I always start with, you know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But
screenplay? I really can't give it anything else, either an A or a B. I want to say B because it's not an original screenplay. This is an adapted one from a book.
Yeah.
And I have never read that book.
Me neither.
And from what the screenplay is, it sounds very simple. It's not about Lincoln's life. It's about what he did to abolish slavery.
Yeah.
And it's not a tough movie to follow. Sure, it's a little long. It didn't feel that long, but for average moviegoer, like, I don't know, normal person, they would say, oh, it's too long. When, well. But the runtime's not important to this. The story-wise, I'm gonna give it an A. Because it's a beautiful story of how a great president, like Abraham Lincoln,
did something amazing.
Yeah, and it would change, you know, would just change everybody's mind on, black people, and they're not workers. They're not lower for us whites. They're just normal people, just like us.
They're not just farm equipment. They're people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And only that, it shows, Lincoln, he fought.
Doing everything he
fought
could,
his
yeah.
way.
He did everything he
saw
possibly
he
could.
slapped his damn desk,
Yeah.
man. You saw that.
You saw when he beat.
He's not messing around.
You saw when he beat the shit out of those orphans.
No, that's not what happened.
I know,
But
imagine.
yeah, it's a great story, and I am giving it an A because there's really nothing else you can give it. Why would it be bad? This is history.
You know something?
This is history.
You're gonna carry most of these grades
I am.
because you're saying a lot of the shit that I'd argue.
You have something to argue
No,
about, or
not
you don't.
No, not argue against, but
Oh.
argue for.
Okay.
So by you saying all this, I'm kind of like left to not say much, which is fine. I don't care.
Do you have any points in the screenplay where you're like, oh yeah, I like that one, or something like that?
When he beat up those orphans.
He didn't beat up any orphans. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, but if he did, what are they gonna do? Tell their parents?
I mean, he's the president. He could do whatever he wants, but
Exactly.
still.
Well, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But A for the screenplay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something bad about it, but it's nothing really to complain about. This is just history. It's history, and
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's nothing to complain about it.
You know what?
Sure, there's other movies about history, but
No, you know I have one complaint.
yeah.
Not enough fart jokes.
This isn't a comedy. This was not a comedy. This was a drama.
I know that, but
Not even a war drama. You got that wrong, by the way. This isn't a war drama.
Well,
This is a history drama.
shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
When I Google it, war drama comes up.
Bitch.
You better shut up before I make out with you.
I will shoot you in the fucking head just like how Abraham Lincoln died.
Yeah, you want to talk about cinematography?
Sure. Again,
You're just a Spielberg simp.
I am a Spielberg simp. Because he is a great filmmaker.
He is.
Even though he didn't do the cinematography, but
Well, no,
the
but
guy searched up with
as a director, you're kind of
he
in
has
charge
to
of.
agree and
Yeah.
say, "Oh yeah, I like this shot. I want
You're in
this."
charge of the final.
No, Final Cut's producers.
No. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I learned in film class. Directors do not get Final Cut. It's producers.
Oh, that's why there's a director's.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Spielberg was producer on this, so either way,
Hey.
Spielberg's cut. That's why we got fucking the almost 4-hour version, but it's not the point. Anyway, for a movie like this, it has its plain cinematography moments, but it looks so damn good. The spectacle really helps it out, and that last shot of him alive, just walking away with his big hat on,
Yeah.
it's like a normal shot, but for some reason it looked so good. And I already said the natural lighting looks great.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For natural lighting, it looks like it doesn't even look like you need it. Just like shoot it.
It's just natural.
But that's what natural lighting is.
Yeah.
And yo, watch your foot, man. Whatever. Anyway, and then even some shots where the camera is slowly moving in on their conversations, and you don't even notice that's even moving. You're just so invested in what they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and I honestly felt like, for a movie that takes place back in the 1800s, it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. The hanging shots too, not hanging, but the lingering shots, like in the cabinet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I appreciated those. I thought they looked good.
I will admit, again, there's some moments where it's just like, oh, place the camera here, that's it.
Yeah.
But it did have a lot of interesting shots here.
Can I just say,
Yeah, go
for that reason,
Mm.
I'm giving it a B in cinematography.
Dude, I was gonna give it a B because if we did last week's movie, that you know what that would have been.
Oh yeah.
But
well, it's not our
because
fault about last week.
It's not. The cinematography's good, but it just needed maybe if a little more of just a tiny bit more of like one more shot of like maybe a long take or a dolly moving back and showing the location, like establishing shots. They have some establishing shots here, obviously.
But not as many as you wanted.
Yeah, but trust me, it was still good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fuck you, man. I was gonna give it a B, honestly.
Well, you know
what?
what?
I swear I was.
You know what?
I know I was going for the great, but
you know what?
Oh,
You know what?
What?
You said your grade first for the last two categories. I wanted to switch it up and say my grade first for at least that category. So lastly, spectacle.
You know, mainly production design.
Yeah, production design, costume design, set design. That's spectacle.
But I mean, come on, production design won. They won the Oscar for production design.
It really feels like you're back in the 1800s with
Spielberg is really good at making you go back to the past.
But he didn't direct Back to the Future.
I mean, he did executive produce it.
But he didn't direct it.
But he helped out on it.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying he didn't direct it.
Alright, Robert Zemeckis directed it. Yeah. Another great director. But the point is, the production design here is great. And like you said, it makes you feel like you're back in the 1800s. You're watching Lincoln, man. You're watching Abraham Lincoln abolish slavery. And they do it in the most beautifully way possible.
Beautifully way possible.
If beautifully is even a word.
Beautifully is a word. But beautifully way possible is not a coherent sentence.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
However, I agree with you, and I think the spectacle is fantastic, and therefore I'm giving it an A.
Yeah, I know. A.
So, to finish out, what's your overall grade?
Overall grade? I mean, it's kind of obvious, man. It's an A. Come on, it's a great movie. The acting's great. Its film is shot beautifully. Again, not the best, but it had some good shots.
Right.
And I think the production design is great, and the costumes are amazing. And you cannot say they're bad, because they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not even close to being bad. And then if you show this to probably like a kid, they'd probably just say, "What are those things?" Or "Why don't they have phones?" Where's TikTok?
You're such a boomer.
I mean, to be fair, they would.
Well, no, I'm not saying they wouldn't, but I'm saying that you're a boomer.
Oh, shut up. But either way, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
As usual, by Steven Spielberg. Daddy Spielberg. When doesn't he make things great?
Daddy
I do.
You'd kiss Daddy Spielberg.
When doesn't he make great movies?
You'd kiss Daddy Spielberg.
On the cheek? Yes, I would. I would. Because he is the best. I prefer him more than Martin Scorsese, and he's another great one. But Spielberg, sorry. I love me some Spielberg.
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
I love me some Spielberg.
I know you love you some.
Say my favorite of his, but I'll definitely say it's one of his best.
It is good. It's real good. So, did I already send my overall?
No, you did
No,
not.
I did not. Sorry, I'm distracted. But overall, it's an A-worthy movie.
Okay, no.
A for Abraham Lincoln.
Of course, A for Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. But other than that, I say them were pretty good. This is it's a good movie.
No, it's a great movie. It's great.
You know me. Just say words. Regardless, this has been Bradow's Blockbusters. Make sure to like if you liked it, subscribe if you like more new reviews every Monday to come Church Jackson Friday. Comment your own opinions on the movie below. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Alves.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.